In this video, I'd like to share with you RCompass. RCompass is our digital app for sociometry. It's a digital sociometry. Sociometry was also created by Jacob Levi Moreno, the creator of psychodrama. Sociometry has the philosophy of the encounter, has the philosophy of what happened among people. It's not what I feel or what the other person feels, but what happened in between us. So sociometry measures relationships and allows us to map relationships and to transfer things that are very subjective into an objective mapping. So I'm going to share with you the combination between the Play of Life application and RCompass. And I'm going to do that through a case study. The case study is called the Mackay's family. The Mackay's family is a family that came for therapy, presenting an issue that the daughter has started playing out in her life with different issues, like any adolescent. And the idea was for them, can we fix the daughter? So we explain that the way we think is a family as a system, as a relational forces that happen there, and we invite the person, the family, to do a family therapy process using the Play of Life. So to make it very simple, we ask the family and to create a picture of how they perceive each other. There is a larger presentation of this case that I will put the link for you to have a look at that. But here, just to make it very simple, we ask the family to depict how they perceive each other, and we use the Play of Life app. In this case, this person, they presented this situation, and I'm not going to go in depth into that, but just to mention that the daughter that they were looking at fixing is the person in the corner who was walking out. And if you can see, they created a picture moving. Instead of talking about it, we use what is called show me, and they show how they perceive the family. And this is not the time to analyze this picture, just for you to know, or for you to see that the dynamic that's happening here, that there are not many face-to-face relationships. But this is the purpose of this, is to show you RCompass. We transfer these dynamics into another platform that is called RCompass. And this is how this family sees themselves using the sociometry app RCompass. And this is the RCompass digital, or the digital sociometry. This is the dashboard, and we press here, there is an empty scenario, and in this scenario is where the life appears. So instead of going through the process how they created that, I'm going directly to the Mackay's family scenario. In another video, I'm going to show you how to use RCompass. Let's look at the Mackays. And this is how the Mackays plot the family on the stage. Each person is positioned themselves on the stage, and then is mapped what is called a social atom. The social atom is the smallest relationships we have. In this case, is the family social atom. And each person positions themselves how they feel they are in the family, or sometimes one person creates the social atom of the family, how they perceive the family. In this case, this is how the father perceives the family. He perceives himself in this area, on the right, almost on the edge, and the daughter on the other side, his wife on one side, and the other children, and his mother in the middle. What the RCompass shows is, and this is the essence of sociometry, is to see the relationship between people. And the measure is called the tele. How is our feelings of attraction or rejections that we have with other people. In this case, we say, how is the feeling? Feeling good towards someone, how the other person feels towards me. And it's good, is neutral, or is problematic. The good is shown as a green line, the problematic as red, and the neutral as black. So in the RCompass, all of these elements can be highlighted in this way, and we can see visually something that is very subjective in a family dynamic, in a social atom, in a visual way. So when we're having a look at this, we can start feeling what is happening in this family. But underneath this dynamic, there is an algorithm that is measuring what is happening in this family. And when we go there, we have a report and measures what we call a relationship capital index. The biggest capital we have in our life are relationships. So this measures the relationship capital level of this family. In this case, is 1.23 or 5, very low. And there is a description there that I say that relationship in this family is very green. In the other video, I'm going to share with you more in depth how to use this application. In this case, it's just for you to know that it exists. And then we can expand. What is the relationship capital of each person? What is the contribution, the emotional and relationship contribution of each person? So we can see here how different people will have a different level of relationships. So in that case, we go back to the stage, and as we did in the play of life, we can also ask the person, how would you like to feel? And the person can create another scenario showing what was the ideal that could happen in this family dynamics. So there's a little bit of a mapping, how to go there, what is the journey to achieve that. And the power of this tool is immense. And also we can have a look at different scenarios of their life, how it was before and how that evolved. How did we get into this situation? And in that case gives a lot of insight into the person's life. So we have in one picture, we have the picture of the play of life of the Mackays. That is the three-dimensional way to show what is happening in this family. And the RCompass shows another level, that is the sociometry. What are the forces inside that family with an algorithm that allows us to have a better idea of what happened in that family. A good diagnostic tool, but also what a tool to be able to aim what are the areas that we can work on to be able to achieve the family, in this case the Mackays, to start aiming to a family they would like to enjoy.